Hello and welcome to my nighttime routine. Today I am going to be taking you through every single step that I do every night as a multimillionaire CEO. Okay, so that's a little bit of a stretch, but I'm trying something new this year. And while I may not currently be a multimillionaire CEO, that is one of my goals, one of my dreams, and something I'm actively working towards. And a manifestation principle that I have been implementing into my life this year is acting and moving throughout life as if what I desire is already mine. One of my favorite ways of embodying this version of myself is through a consistent nighttime routine. I also try to do this in the mornings as well. If you'd like to see that version in a future video, I'm all for it, but we're going to really focus on the nighttime portion because this is where I have honed in and really put a lot of attention on how she would act and the kinds of things she would do to take care of herself. Starting with taking off the makeup. This is something I really like to do right at 5 o'clock, right as my official workday ends. I have a few different ways of taking off my makeup. Right now, I have some leftover makeup wipes from a recent trip I went on. I'm not the biggest fan of makeup wipes. I don't love how awful they are for the environment, but my thought process was, you know what, I have these anyway, I may as well use them up and then be done with them. I think my absolute favorite part of this routine is what I have coined as a party shower. Oh my gosh, I've been so into these recently. So I got a battery operated multicolor light and it changes colors. It has a little remote control. These are all over Amazon. Really easy to get your hands on, and I just stuck it in my shower so that I can have cool lighting for my showers. I also recently got this Sonos portable speaker. This was something that was on my vision board for a long time. When I lived in New York, I had a Sonos speaker that came with our apartment, and I immediately became obsessed. Like, they have incredible sound systems. And just a few weeks ago, as a tax return present to myself, I finally bit the bullet and got the Sonos Roam SL portable speaker, and I absolutely love it. Cannot recommend it enough. It is perfect for these party showers. This is not sponsored, by the way. I wish it was. That would be amazing. I love their products so much. So I queue up some tunes. I actually have a shower playlist on Spotify that I update pretty much daily, if not weekly, just depending on my moods, what kind of vibe I want for the shower, whatever that future version of myself is feeling in the moment. And then it's off to the races. It is time to shower. I really like to wash my face properly in the shower, and so I do that. I take my cleanser into the shower with me. I've also recently made the decision to up my hair care game. For a very long time, I've just used super basic drugstore shampoo and conditioners, and I went ahead and bought these BioSilk products last time I was at, I believe, TJ Maxx, and I like them so far. They have been working really well. They leave my hair super silky, and I like them a lot. And then obviously after I'm done, it is time to moisturize both my body and finish up my skincare routine. These are all of the products I use, not every single day. I actually have a 2-day rotating system that I use for my personal skincare. I won't even bother to go into what that routine is. I'm still trying to figure it out and figure out what works for me. So I won't bore you with it, but today we are just going to do some exfoliating with one of these, I believe they're Korean skincare exfoliating towels, more or less. Again, they'll be linked below. These do an amazing job of removing dead skin and buildup on your face and body. I use them on my body too. And then on days where I do that, I typically just go in with a really hydrating serum. I personally love this one from Aesop. Honestly, this is probably expired at this point, but this was a Christmas gift a few years ago. They are not cheap products, but that's okay. The multi-millionaire version of myself would be splurging on these anyway. Current me is just lucky enough that she received it as a gift. So everybody wins. But yeah, I love this Aesop moisturizer. It really does a good job of hydrating, and it feels very clean. And then once my skincare is done, I will go ahead at that point and moisturize my body. I like to do all of my skincare stuff first so that I don't have anything on my hands. They are fresh and clean out of the shower. The current version of me really struggles with enjoying putting moisturizer on every single day. It is something that my skin desperately needs living here in Colorado, and it is also something that I know the future version of myself would be doing on a daily basis. So, just to get me excited about it, I did go ahead and treat myself, and I love it. And I don't have to justify that to anyone, but I do love this moisturizer. And if you are in the market for a higher end moisturizer, this is an amazing one. As far as hair care goes, on days when I do wash my hair, I like to put in this Verb hair oil as well. One pump is plenty, and it just leaves your hair really shiny and silky smooth, and it smells great too. So this small bottle has lasted me, I believe, over a year at this point. This is a great product. Highly recommend. And just to be that much extra, I will also go ahead and after all of my products are on, after all my lotions on, and I am smelling amazing, I like to put one spritz of this perfume on myself before bed, because who doesn't love smelling incredible before bed? It just makes your sheets smell good. You feel bougie and classy, and just, it's such a vibe. I highly recommend doing this. All that much better if you have a partner as well. Like, why not show up in the bed smelling incredible? This is my own perfume, actually. If you weren't aware, I have my own candle company, and we also sell fine fragrances, so I make perfumes, which is very fun. My personal favorite, my personal scent that I have adopted for myself is black tea. Coincidentally, it is also the candle that I have burning behind me right now. I cannot get enough of this scent. It is heavily inspired by Le Labo's Thé Noir 29. It's just, if you know, you know. And if you don't know, find out for yourself. Another favorite thing of mine is satin pajamas. Someday they'll be silk pajamas. Right now they're satin, but it's still so luxurious, and this makes me feel like the richest bitch on the planet. I got this pair of pajamas on Amazon for, I believe, $30. They are incredible. They are so soft. They are so luxurious. They have a million different colors. For me, obviously, black was the obvious choice. If you've been around here before, if you've checked out my channel, you know I am a dark, grungy kind of gal. So black is it for me. Excuse me, sir? On nights where I'm feeling particularly self-care focused, or like really tapping into that higher version of myself, I love to make a pot of tea and journal. So that's what we're doing tonight. I also wanted to throw in here the fact that I got a record player recently and have been loving using that whenever I can. Such a vibe. This is my current record collection. And yeah, tonight I went with the OG Billie Eilish album just to set the mood. And I don't know, it's just, I love records. I love vinyl. I know I'm late to the game, but... And journaling is something that I try to do every day. I will be the first to admit I am not perfect with that. There are many days where I just forget to do it entirely, but I have noticed that I feel especially good on the days when I do journal. I have a couple different prompts that I like to follow, and I just kind of go with what I'm leaning into and feeling inspired to write on that specific day. Tonight, I am feeling like jotting down every single thing that I'm grateful for. Now, with this particular exercise, it's super fun to, start out with things that you do have in your current reality, things you can see, things that are in your home, whatnot, and let your mind wander into things that you don't yet have, things that you are currently manifesting and calling in. The subconscious doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is imagined, and so that is one of my favorite tricks. Let yourself get in a positive, energetic flow, and then just let the universe know that you are grateful for those things that are currently on their way to you that maybe haven't manifested yet in your physical reality. And then, like the good little CEO that I am, I will immediately go to bed after that. No, absolutely not. I am not that boring of a person. Self-care is great, and for me, self-care also includes indulging in and binging shows. So I will absolutely, after I've taken care of these really mindful, focused self-care items, I will 100% let myself watch an hour or 2 or 3 of whatever show I'm currently watching, or if I want to watch a couple movies or whatnot. And then it is time to go to sleep. As I am falling asleep, I try to visualize the life that I am calling in. I visualize myself as that multimillionaire CEO version of myself that is waiting for me on the other side. So this is the nighttime routine of a multimillionaire CEO, at least my version of what that looks like for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was inspiring. If you want to share with me what your routine would look like, feel free to do so in the comments. And with that, I will see you in my next video very soon. Bye.